Well, in the last week, rideshare service Uber has launched in Vancouver, and it's been voted legal in Seattle.
Yet in Portland, city leaders still aren't allowing the service many have been asking for. We sent Chris Woodard to City Hall to find out why.
Well, there's a list of concerns, but at this point, the city tells me it boils down to one: lawsuits. Uber's facing legal challenges in several other cities, and Portland doesn't want to deal with that problem.
Talk about unfair. I mean, that's really unfair.
Established cab companies don't like it.
Because all we want them to do is play by the existing laws of the land like all the rest of us have to do.
And at City Hall, they don't want to deal with it yet.
Is the consumer losing out in this?
Well, the consumer might be losing out, but if other cities are facing lawsuits and the cab companies in other cities are facing lawsuits, why not let all of that settle out first and then bring it to Portland?
The rideshare company Uber, who provides quick lifts you can order on your cell phone, has been fighting for months to get into Portland.
We believe that there are a number of things that are in city code now that just don't make sense for the smartphone age.
And while they're still not allowed here,
this is a life and death issue.
This week, Seattle's city council gave Uber the green light. And even closer to Portland, Uber started operating in Vancouver on Friday. So I went to City Hall to ask, what's the holdup here?
We're seeing it all over the area now. Why not yet in Portland?
Well, there's some legal challenges going on in some other cities, and Portland decided we could go slow on this, let the case law settle itself out, and then make our decisions.
The city points to lawsuits. So we looked into it, and according to federal court records online, Uber is dealing with at least 14 lawsuits from drivers, other companies, or passengers. Complaints are everything from ripping off drivers, not using proper insurance, to not following established regulations. The mayor's spokesman says they're waiting to see how all that plays out.
Absolutely part of the new reality, and it will be here. But we don't have to be the first city to adopt it. We can let some other folks go through the legal hassles first.
In the meantime, the city acknowledges they are hearing from consumers who want Uber here. They want a different option for getting around. In Portland, they'll have to wait. To complicate matters even more, late this afternoon, I heard back from the city of Vancouver. They tell me their position is that Uber is operating illegally in Vancouver. They never set rules to allow it. That is something I will certainly be digging into and asking Uber about. Back to you.
Very interesting, Chris. I was saying I used that in Seattle like a year ago, and I thought this is the greatest thing ever. Had no idea that it wasn't legal.